boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the beats, run me that flow back. In top 3, I'm not #1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the beats, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, top 3, I'm not #1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city.
It's Madden NFL 23. And up next is Darius Slay.
Snap.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll go again with ETN. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Well, this defense for the Packers, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high,
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons able to record his 5th sack of the season. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
They're going to look to throw. And he
I knew it.
Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Giants are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 20 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. but they've lost 2 straight games. So they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need
hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Micah Parsons. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 15. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. They'll start out here with the option left. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a 1st down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. On play action, they'll throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. He'll drop to throw.
Another one.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Giants are going to have it here just past the 25. That pick hurts a little extra because there's third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Darius Slay with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and touchdown. A mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he wasn't
barely break the playoff last year. We can't.
And those guys who have that
You the champion. Up in front of it.
They absolutely love it when they get challenged. And it's a chance to remind everyone
y'all earned that right.
they were tabbed as one of the best in the league.
Most we gonna do is dive in the end zone.
Not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Giants ready to come out now. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Got me.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4
What you
yards
doing
there
out
as
there?
they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh, keep it in reach, Bryce.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. That's completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for New York. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And he's been throwing the ball for grabs here early on. 2 passes, 2 interceptions. He'll try and rein things in a bit here as he starts again on first down.
I'm your coach. I believe in you. Cheese.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Keeney. They call pass interference.
So
They call pass interference.
First time.
But look at this. This is not pass interference.
Oh wow. They said we can't tell when the ball
cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
All right.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I never got him on.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh,
and this one is incomplete.
Everything is fresh.
Packers at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Oh, no.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
He's back.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. Back to throw here. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Just tight end. Looking like sticks.
ETN up the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Oh, you're going to do it right with you.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, ETN. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal.
See what I'm saying?
Looking to throw.
And
this one is going to be
Marcus.
off the mark, too far out in front.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's a give to ETN. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Why? Because if I be underneath, they going to magically have something going a straight line for 2 yards.
And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level. The extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Pretty long drive. 11 plays all told. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was T.J. Hawkinson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And they'll begin by running the option. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Special players have stars and lights.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards. Makes it 3rd and 7 now. They'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And it's a Packers touchdown. Michael Thomas, as the first half is winding down.
And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it's Michael Thomas who ends it with a touchdown reception. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne.
Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes. Steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an idea.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game.
And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns.
So an electrifying run there as he calls his own number and takes it all the way.
Brings a new dynamic to this offense, doesn't he? And right now I'm picturing the offensive coordinator, the head coach in their minds, drawing up some more running plays for this guy because he brings some excitement to this offense.
And just a young rookie, a lot of electricity yet to come in this career. Tucker now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I didn't do it right.
And this will be a touchback as
Should've
it
ran the
sails
ball,
over the
ran the
line.
ball.
Here's the Giants
So we go
offense
run the
now
ball,
getting
run the
set to
ball.
start the third
Hey, not
quarter.
to the throw, not to the
They make
throw.
their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys
Hello,
just
my
look
friend.
in
My
each other's
friend.
eyes and
Yo,
realize
yo,
that they've
what's
got
good,
to
bro?
go
Why the
back
hell am I so
and come out
loud?
a little bit more charged up because
Hell.
if they don't get some kind of points here, that next
Yeah,
drive,
myself.
that can make this a quick possession game.
The last run got a couple.
Oh.
Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That's a Kenny play right there, Bob.
The passing windows
know
are
that
just
play.
not there. That's just another example of how great
That's
this
a play
defense has been
action,
all game
but
long.
that left tight end doing that pretty much on a drain.
They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Bro, run a 300 score on for you?
You ain't looking at my team.
Oh, that was good.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Micah Parsons getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The offense running out, and they are charged up and ready to go. To reach the end zone on the last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back.
Yeah, well, I'm like, brother, it's a 3 and D.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A 3.
The emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. On third,
I know it. Get back on it.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. The 20. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown.
You get a top for the K3.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it.
You ain't going to shoot unless you put naked anyway.
How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going?
And you can bet they're preaching.
So you like wiggle around 3 seconds to see if you win. Okay, I'm still open. I guess I'll shoot it.
A yard or 2 deep. Here comes a return.
Come on, Seymour. You can't be that
He
slow.
stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of
Better
there
now,
at the
Steve,
24.
baby.
So here are the Packers now to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he works his way forward for a couple and past the 30.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Oh, that was his first game.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. try and run this one right up the gut. Yeah, he is met
He just cut them
quickly
in
in the
minutes.
backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, they'll run it here. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
How y'all been, man? How
A
you been,
great
man?
play there.
Good, man.
His second touchdown of the
Mary Light.
afternoon.
Good,
And
bro.
the
Good,
Packers
good.
add
No
on to
complaint.
their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker able to
How that
connect
boy
on the
doing over
extra
there, man?
point. And the lead now up to 14.
He using his words.
Kinda. He still calls my dog, whose name is Mario.
Tucker down
I'm
to
just
kick
waiting
it
for this boy
away
to
following the
start saying,
touchdown.
I gotta pee.
My son say you gotta pee. He say you got potty.
I wish. At least they give me something to at least you know what to say. Even if it's for the wrong thing.
Drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at
Potty
times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this
It was
ball
weird
game
because he
of
wasn't
stalled
doing
out drives.
anything that
So
had
are you
resembled
saying that
potty
you're
training.
kind of tired of seeing the punter
And then he just
run
started
out there and do
doing
his
it.
thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
I hate
Open man, he's got him, the
that
tight end,
something,
Hockenson. Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Alert! Alert! Go! A handoff for Etienne.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
The Giants on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 17. This is caught by Evans. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught.
Oh, Michael
Way
Evans.
to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of
Michael
bounds.
Evans.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football
Keeps
game.
standing in the paint, too. And then he gives me the ball.
Etienne is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
Yeah, like several
It's a
times.
loss
And
of
he
a
just kept
yard
running
there,
back
and
into
it's
the
2nd
paint.
down. Now back to throw.
I told you to play Champagne. You suck that man defense.
T.J. Hockenson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
You
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
61 yards rushing for him now to this point.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Yes.
Here's the option.
That's it.
And he will slide
You actually
to a stop. He
get
does
more
have the
scores
first
just
down.
standing
Give him
still.
10 yards on that
When I run around, they'll never give me the
fresh
ball.
set of downs. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound.
He's never been blocked ever in life.
Could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this will do the job nicely, as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
He thought you wasn't going to shoot it.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 out. Touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Giants now down by 2 touchdowns. Less than 90 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And that's complete to Davis. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. 2nd and 3. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw again. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
I do different. I learned it.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
Illegal touching?
So they'll accept that penalty.
Come on, game. Y'all can call this shit now.
Up the field. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and long. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll drop to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to win this football game. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
You graduated 08?
He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Counselor told us that we were good coaches for ACT. And I hadn't taken my ACT yet. So our junior year, they made us take it.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here. As a throw for a late touchdown.
This, of course, set up to stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out.
It's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle.
3-0 fast break that we got 3 seconds.
Yep. Sure did.